I've started to realize something about kids and toddlers and babies and just children in general. They have a certain innocence to them. It's just something about their playfulness, their naivety that just so innocent, so childish. Now, I'm not saying all childish qualities are good. For example, greed isn't good, but that's generally a childish quality. Children generally need to learn how to, share and stuff. But I'm more talking about the positive ones, the more magical ones. Because when you think about it, like for me, when I just observe a kid's just playfulness, just their innocence and stuff, there's just something so magical about it. And it made me think about growing up. It seems that many of the positive traits of children seem to just diminish as they grow up and, get tainted by this world, this sinful world, and just, get more and more influenced by the things going on in this world. Now, of course, I'm not saying growing up is bad. I'm just saying it can be a little bit heartbreaking when you see a kid that just they have such a magical innocence to them, and then you see them slowly start to lose that as they spend more time in this sinful world. It can kind of be a bit heartbreaking, to witness that they go from this magical being of joy of such innocence that doesn't judge people and stuff like that to just becoming like everyone else that's been tainted by this world. Perhaps we ought to look at growing up and just reevaluate what growing up really means. Growing up doesn't necessarily have to mean you lose your positive childish traits. No, definitely. I do understand that, we can't stay innocent forever. As we grow up, we gain more knowledge. In that sense, knowledge is a bit of a blessing and a curse in that sense. But perhaps we should teach our kids to keep their traits like their playfulness, their curiosity, their open mindedness, and their, tendency to, not judge people. Perhaps that should be how we approach growing up. Don't teach our kids to just throw away all their childish traits. Teach them to, keep some of them, just outgrow the negative ones.